I'm S. Ravi Kumar, Research Scholar, Krishna University, Machilipatnam, under the guidance of Professor K. Chandrasekharaya Garu, JNTH, Hyderabad. Literature Survey, Research Group Publications related to the cybercrime case study. Today's topic is ICT Approach to defuse the cybercriminal sedition dimension of Telangana Movement. Abstract of this paper is the cybercrimes perpetrated in the context of the Telangana Movement with respect to the violations of State Emblem of India, Prevention of Improper Usage Act 2005. Under the session 66C ITA 2002-2008 were registered with FIRs. The cybercrime of sedition is not registered yet. Research work explored in this regard. Presented in the case study, the many facets of the mood cybercrime issues related to the JNTH University academic environment and how they are handled by means of the RT Act 2005 for an empirical approach for impact on the law enforcement agencies to get alert and they register the crime under sedition law violation in order to ensure that recurrence of such situations is prevented. Introduction of this paper is about the culprit website www.jn2hjoc.com. Over the years 2011 to 2014, these two crimes were ignored in the sense that no FIR is registered despite complaint. Towards the remedy, as mentioned in figure 3, the informant submitted RT application to the ACP Kukarpalli Division and Cyberabad Commissionerate. As the issue was pursued, finally an FIR was registered against the unregistered organized group JN2H JOC. Thus, cybercriminal activity became checked by our endeavors. And here it is a figure 3, the file FIR against sedition informed to the DCP and ADCP, Cyberabad. It is informed that FIR be filed for immediate action on the culprit government of Telangana in the issue. Computing the cybercrimes in the case study. The case study involves 4 cybercrimes. Nearly 2,500 online registrations were made. For each of these registrations, cybercrimes are applicable. 2,500 into 4 cybercrimes are relevant in the context. 10,000 crimes involved. This is for 2 cybercriminal organizations involved in the case study. Thus, 10,000 into 2 is equals to 20,000 units of the crime is involved in the case study. This is what we refer to as degree of cybercriminal case. The high value of the degree of crime indicates that the case study involves big data. Here is a table 1 computing the degree of crime. And here it is a number of cybercriminal organizations, number of registrations, number of crimes, degree of crime. So 2 cybercriminal organizations, that is J2H JOC and CSGOT. And registrations 2,500 approximately. And number of crimes: fraud, cheating, identity theft, sedition, State Emblem of India, Prevention of Improper Use of Act 2005 violation. Degree of crime: 2,500 registrations into 4 crimes into 2 cyber criminal organizations equals to 20,000 units. Related work. Motivation: the complaint was for registration of sedition crime in the case study, but the Cyberabad police registered the complaint under section 66C under IT Act 2000-2008. It interests us to evaluate the grounds for the non-registration of the complaint against the sedition crime. And another session is delineation of the case study. requested for information under RT Act 2005 regarding the higher authorities, the registrar and PIO, Public Information Officer, on October 2014. According to the attested information to the VC, J2H, and then CI, KPHBPS, the following information asked the RTA Act 2005. Did the J2H authorities ever communicate with the FGOT or the allied J2H JOC members in any manner or context, and asked a list of J2H officers who considered FGOT or the allied J2H JOC ever as legal or constitutional or as to have existed as known from its website till recently as in references. Asked about Matthias relief fund collected from staff salaries after Telangana formation in June 2014. Why J2H neglected to identify the cases of students who were involved in the FGOT or the allied J2H activities for award of degrees since 2011 to till date. Information as to how the J2H authorities checked the FGOT or the allied J2H JOC activities in the campus year-wise since 2011 to till date. And here is a figure 1, an RTA application of the author to elicit attested information with respect to the J2H relationships with the fake government of Telangana versus with the parliament enacted government of Telangana. And here is a figure 2. Given the complaint to the Inspector of Police KPHPPS and Cyberabad's sedition crime has to be registered against the government of Telangana. And here is a figure 4 regarding a crime case of sedition with RT Act 2005 application to ACP and PIO Kukatpalli. And here is a figure 5 RT Act 2005 application to the DCP Madhapur Zone from Research Advisor. And figure 6, register a cybercrime of sedition file FIR against sedition to the Commissioner of Police Cyberabad Commissionerate Hyderabad. And figure 7, memo sent from Office of Deputy Commissioner of Police IPS Madhapur Zone Cyberabad to the PIO ACP Kukatpalli. Conclusion of this paper is conceptualized the nation of degree of cybercrime, the case study of multiple cybercrimes interests in the research community because of it, that it is a big data cybercrime. The notion serves towards metrics of cybercrimes. Concluded that the present governments, such as the state government of Telangana, as well as one at the union level, should feel responsible and release white papers with respect to the actions taken by them to diffuse the fake government of Telangana, cheating government of Telangana, seditious government of Telangana, and to ensure non-recurrence of prevalence of cyber criminal organizations. The possibility of social networking websites gives a hope for us to disseminate about the fake cyber criminal government of Telangana. Our work in this regard is on the anvil for further research. Thank you.